The news tonight, a concealed camp for sex offenders is now days away from getting cleared out.
Our story revealed the Pinellas Park controversy that one state agency is blamed for starting without telling another state agency. 8 on Your Side investigator Walt Buteau found out lawmakers are determined to get involved in what is not a one-of-a-kind issue.
That's right, Stacey and Keith. FDOT owns the land but had no idea the camp was there, even though the Department of Corrections was monitoring the sex offenders who lived there. Now they've been given 10 days to vacate, and their time is just about up. A lot has happened since we first told you about this Pinellas Park camp, where sex offenders built this structure to cover their tents and bought a solar battery charger for their ankle monitors. Camp residents say they received a notice to vacate the area by next Tuesday, even though they claim they were told to live here by state officials. Your probation officer told you to go and live in the woods without an address.
Yes, and he basically brought me out here.
The Florida Department of Transportation put up a no trespassing sign after the story since they own the land. We're told FDOT did not know the camp existed until 8 on Your Side asked about it, and residents and business owners say they were not alerted either. We've pushed the Department of Corrections for answers. What sort of notification was given to FDOT from DOC that these sex offenders were here? But so far, no one has responded. Residents of the camp who did not want to go on camera say they're being treated unfairly. One state agency told them to come here, they say. Another state agency is telling them to leave, and they insist they are not a danger to this community. We've also heard from offenders from throughout the state who claim they were told to live in wooded areas in several other counties, including Hillsborough, Hernando, Manatee, Flagler, Brevard, and Palm Beach.
And so I think that's what this story brought to light, is that there are places like this.
State Rep Lindsay Cross's district includes this corner of Pinellas Park. She says since the story aired, she's been contacted by other lawmakers who want to make changes.
There's safety of neighborhoods. We need to have the agencies talking to each other, making sure that there are solutions for these people and that we're protecting our residents.
How do you energize the legislature to potentially come up with a long-term solution so that this doesn't happen again?
The first way to find solutions is to have the awareness that it's happening, being able to reach out to people who have been affected to elevate this issue. You know, that's where we have to start, and that's what we're doing.
Representative Cross agrees that while it will require state funding to solve this problem, it would cost more if residents of camps like this one in Pinellas Park reoffend and are sent back to prison.
Okay, so here's the problem. We're aware of the situation. Right. Everyone's aware now, but where are these people from that camp going to go?
We don't have that answer yet. Camp residents were given a short list of 2 motels that house former inmates and told that there would be funding to pay for about a week of rent, but beyond that, their next stop is unknown right now.
All right, keep us posted on where they end up. Thank you. If you have something you'd like Walt to investigate, you can call the 8 on Your Side helpline at 1-800-338-0808.